Here we're talking about the visual sense, and we'll look at a child who's got too much visual sense. This child might have poor eye contact. They might turn off the lights and draw the curtains and make their environment very dark. They might object to going out into the direct sunlight or just out the door. They might object when you open the curtains. They might squint when they're outside. And they might find it difficult to find items in competing backgrounds. So this would be when you've got all of your family's shoes on the shoe rack, and so there are 5 pairs of shoes, and they can't pick out their own shoes from all of those other shoes. Or their coats on the coat hook. You've got 5 different coats hanging up in the coat hooks, and they can't find their particular coat because there's too much visual information coming from all the other 5 coats that are there. So what we can do to help this child is we can make sure that they have got a dark space and where they can go to have time out. We'd sit this child away from the windows and the fluorescent lights. We might even turn the fluorescent lights off where they're working. To reduce and eliminate the competing backgrounds, you take their shoes out from the collection of shoes and put them particularly always in the same space, maybe to the left of everybody else's shoes as a pair by themselves. Same with the coat hook. Put the coat hook, make sure their coat's always on the one at the end, or even better still, put their coat somewhere else altogether, and allow them to wear their hats and sunglasses, even if nobody else is wearing a hat and their sunglasses. That doesn't matter. If that's how they're comfortable, let them do that. And here's the child. This is what we might see if your child is not enough visual stimulation. This child puts in more of their own. They might flap their hands and wave their fingers in front of their face or in front of the lights in front of their eyes. They flick on and off the light switches. They might repetitively flick through the pages of a book and get their face really close to see all the visual stimulation coming from that activity. They'll bump into things and to bump into other people. They might lose their place while they're reading. So how we can help the child with not enough visual input? We can sit them next to the bright windows, make sure the lights are switched on where they're working. We can allow them to play with visual toys, maybe toys that flash, and we would use a high contrast of colours, perhaps make sure that they've got their dark foods in a white bowl and that they hang their dark coats on a white wall.